I mean, we were just rancid, weren't we? I think Gareth Southgate is the luckiest person in the country this morning to still have a job.
I think we were really sloppy for the first 45 minutes.
We were so open.
Yeah, really
God,
open. It was just dull. It was it's not improved. We're playing very safe, I think, but it wasn't fun.
It was bad. Like, for some reason, the ref just wanted to dish out yellow cards left, right, and centre.
There was some baffling.
First 10 minutes.
There was some baffling ref maths.
Some ones that he let go later on in the game.
Mark Gay
bonkers.
is out for the quarters.
Yeah.
Who would you lot have in to replace him?
You probably have to look at Ezri Konsa.
Yeah.
I think as the obvious one. I know Gomez is there as well. I just don't think he'll make that many changes.
He won't.
I think last night was the first time. Like we've seen him make some decisions that people have been very vocal about previously in the tournament. I think last night was the first time for me personally that I've watched a game and thought, you are so out of your depth here. I don't think I've ever seen a manager so reluctant to try and change things. I know we've said the beauty of knockout football is that sometimes you do just have to ride your luck.
That's England's only get out of jail free card.
The bottom line is if we play like that against the Swiss, they'll absolutely batter it.
He just overtrusts who's on. Well, I don't know if he overtrusts. He trusts implicitly his starting 11 to over the 90 minutes do it. Mm-hmm. Whereas there are calls from fans and like other managers will do it in a different way. Like, he's not Pep Guardiola. Pep does like sort of tinkers with his team constantly he is not that. He is this is the plan. We see it through. I'm okay with us winning like this, but we've got to, it's like Conte with Spurs, that the sort of experiment that ultimately failed. When you play like this, you have to win. If it's entertaining and you go out, like against France, we played entertaining football and it ultimately didn't go right. And you get a bit more leeway as a manager for that. We are playing some really quite boring football.
Terrible.
But if we win it, I'm okay with that.
If it was a thing of we're playing boring football, but we're beating teams comfortably, and then we go on to win it, the issue is we're playing boring football, and we're 30 seconds away from getting knocked out by Slovakia,
who are ranked 40 places
last
lower.
Last night is a get out of jail free card, but I still think we just if we're going to win it, it's going to be boring.
We are boring. We're absolutely boring, but we're not going 2-0 up within 5 minutes and then seeing a game out for 85 minutes. That's boring football. This is bad football. They are two different things. And when it comes to being 1-0 down in a knockout game against a team ranked 40 places lower than you, no changes at half-time. Pundits who have been there and done it. We said last week about the fact that these pundits are the people that are qualified to make these calls about changes that should be happening. No changes at half-time. Changes at 75 minutes because of an injury. Players then being put in positions that they're just straight up not meant to play. I don't mind us winning every game 1-0 and being boring and ending the competition with 7 goals. I'm not asked about that. That's absolutely fine. There is a difference between boring football and bad football.
Yeah.